the second example is construct a PDF for the language a power n and b power 2n. So in the previous example, it was a power n and b power n, equal number of a's and b's. So what we did to empty the stack, we pushed all the a's and popped we pushed all the a's and popped a for every b, right? But here you have a power n and b power 2n. So then what the language would look like, if there is one a, there would be two b's. Two a's, then you will have four b's. If you have three a's, you will have six b's. Right? Double the amount of a's you will have b's and so on. Okay, so what you will do, you'll first push all your A's, okay, ignore the odd places B's, and for every second B, that is even number of B's, you pop one A. So that way you will pop all the A's. We have seen three operations in stack, right? Pop, push, and skip or read. So for the first B, you perform skip or read. For the second B, you pop one A. Same way here, you skip or read this B and pop one A for this B. Okay, same way you do for all the B's. Now the input tape will look like, so let me take this one as the example string. A. So you will have 6 B's. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the end of the string is denoted as epsilon. Okay, now the first input is A. So the transition function is state is Q0, input is A, the initial symbol in the stack is Z0. Okay, now for push operations, you don't change the state. It's Q0, comma, what is the current state of the stack? A Z0. Okay, now draw the PDF for this. The state is Q0. For all push operations, it is a self loop. Input is A. Before adding input, the stack state is Z0. After adding it is A Z0. Okay, now first A is done. Now you have second A. So you have pushed the first A. So we are pushing all the A's inside, right? Delta of Q0 is the state, comma A. Now the stack state is, A Z0. A Z0. Then after adding another A, it is A, right? So A. So Q0, comma A Z0 slash A. Now you have pushed the second A also. Now we are going to push third A. Delta of Q0, comma third A. Input is A. The stack state is A. Okay, you are pushing another A. Still the stack state is A only. Q0, comma A. So again Q0 is the status of stack before adding before pushing A is A slash after adding it is still A. So here we already have the transition for A. So you don't have to write it again. So this transition we already have written here. Okay, so you don't have to perform the same transition. Understood? Now move on to so these two inputs are over. Move on to B's now. So as per the logic, you skip or read the first B, right? Skip or read. So what if you are skipping or reading something, the state of the stack will remain the same. However, you have to change this state. Okay, so see Q0, comma A, input is B, stack state is A, right? So change the state, comma, your stack state is still the same. So Q1, you have changed the state to Q1. Okay, your input is B. Before adding the input, it is A. After adding the input, also AA. Okay, now you move on to the second B. For second B, you are going to pop one A, right? So Q0, input is, the state is Q1. Now the state is Q1. Q1, input is B, the state of the stack is A, you are going to pop one A. So for the first pop, you change the state, right? Q2 comma epsilon because you are popping. So you change the state to Q2, input is B, stack state is A slash epsilon because we are performing pop operation. So now we move on to the third B, which we are going to skip or read. So if it is skip or read, what is the state? Q1 is your skip or read state. Okay. So you don't have to create another state. You can just put a send back loop. That is Q. Now the state is Q2. Input is B. Stack state is A. One A is gone. Still the state of the stack is A. Okay. You go back to Q1. Okay. Now it is still A because we are just skipping or reading. So what will you do? You go back to the previous state. Input is B, stack state is A. We are skipping or reading, so it is still A. Okay. Now for the fourth B. So this B we have skipped, right? Now we are moving to the fourth B where you are going to pop another A. So this is Q1 is your new state. Input is B. Stack state is AA. So you are going to pop fourth B. So Q2 is the pop state. Q2 comma epsilon. So what is the input is B. Okay, stack state is AA and you are popping. So this transition we already have defined. So you don't have to write this transition again. So these two transitions are same. You don't have to write it again. Okay, now you are done with this B and you have popped one A. So then, sorry, we are 2, 3, 4th B we are done. So now we are moving to the fifth B. Okay, so Q1. So for the fifth B, you don't have to what? Pop anything, just skip or read. You have fifth B, you have popped one A. So now the state is A, sorry. So now the state is A Z naught. Okay, what is the skip state? Q1 is your skip or read state and your state remains the same. Q1 comma A Z naught. So here what you will write. So B is your input. Okay, before adding it is A Z naught and it remains A Z naught. Okay, now we are going to pop another A. Your state is Q1, input is B. Before add, I mean the status of the stack remains the same in skip or read. So it is A Z naught is equal to Q2 comma epsilon. Okay. So what will be the another state? B comma stack state is A Z naught. We are popping. So it is A Z naught. So now all your A's and B's are over. Now you have epsilon as your last input. So delta Q2 is your state, epsilon is your input, stack. So we have popped another A, only you have that not in the stack, that not. You are going to pop that as well. So for the, it is a new symbol and you are popping. So you change the state as you are popping, it is just epsilon. So you change the state to Q3 or final state. This is your final state. So the input is epsilon. Okay, stack state is that not. You are popping. So epsilon. So this would be your PDA for A power n and A power